All right, now that I have completed my brainstorm, I'm now going to work on my thesis and introduction. So again, I'm still answering the same prompt, is homework beneficial for students? And I'm going to use the same opinion and the same reasoning that I did on my brainstorm. So the first thing I want to start off with is a fact about the topic. And so where do I find that information? A good resource is to use, again, this proandcon.org. If you go to the top before it lists the pros and cons, it talks about some statistics and different facts about how homework has changed. So here they talk about how the amount of homework given to students has actually increased and doubled since 1990s. And so I want to use that fact. I feel like that's important. I do want to make sure that I put it in my own words though. So I'm going to say students spend 2 hours longer on homework than they did 20 years ago. However, this does not mean students are improving in school. Now that I've listed my fact, I now want to talk about my thesis. So my thesis is kind of like my central or my main idea when we're reading a text. It tells the reader what we're going to be writing about. And one important thing is that you never want your thesis to be like, yes, homework is beneficial. You don't want it to be conversational. This has to be formal. So the best way to do that is to use part of the prompt as your response. So I'm going to say homework is not beneficial for students, because that's my opinion, because, and then I can draw upon what I put here in my outline to complete my thesis. So I'm going to say because it's overwhelming and not meaningful for many students. Then I list my reason 1 and reason 2. And again, where do I get that information? I get it on whatever I put for my brainstorm outline. So my first reason, I'm going to say one reason is because homework can be harmful for students' physical and mental health. And again, if you're starting to go out the line a little bit, all you have to do is minimize it. And then my second reason, based on what I put in my brainstorm, I'm going to say the other reason is most students don't find it meaningful, so it creates a cheating culture in schools. So once I've gone through and I've done those 4 things and I've answered that, basically what I've done is I've created my introduction.